The first topic that I wanted to kind of introduce to you is the power of BS. So when we think of BS, you're like, oh, what the hell? I'm talking about bullshit, sure. But BS for me is also beliefs in self-care. So when I'm thinking beliefs in self-care, I'm thinking positive beliefs, and I'm thinking self-care. I'm taking care of myself, whether it's taking care of my body through exercise, taking care of my mind through personal development, learning and getting new information. That is something that makes a huge difference in your path and in your mindset. So let's talk a little bit about the bullshit. What do I mean? So the whole world is kind of, people are just floating in a sea of bullshit. Like, there's so much out in the world, so many beliefs that have been cultivated into our society that are it's just complete utter bullshit. So let's talk about one of those examples that really kind of weighed me down for a long time. So this is a good focus. One big belief that weighed me down for years was you have to have the 9-to-5 job with the decent salary and the 401k, and you have to show up and work 50, 60 hours a week. That's the only way that you can consider yourself a responsible human being, and that's the only way that you can live the good life, so to speak. And you just got to work hard until you can finally retire with that 401k that you've invested in for however many years. So this is something that I really believed this. And you know what? It's fucking bullshit, because you don't have to do that. But I believed this for years and years and years, and it weighed me down, and I was working a job that I was miserable in. I hated this job. I worked with some of the most ridiculous people that I just could not stand. Their personalities made no sense to me. I didn't understand their goals, their visions, and they were the ones in charge of my destiny, essentially, my career. Like, if I wanted to move up in the company, I had to play to their politics. And if any of you work a regular, 9-to-5 type job right now, office politics is that's some bullshit, man. So, and this is stuff that you have to, play the game, and, that's the only way to get ahead. And how many people do you step on while you're trying to climb that ladder? I know I've stepped on some people when I was working my way up through the ranks into management. And I thought I was doing great. I'm like, oh yeah, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is awesome. But I felt miserable all the time. I didn't want to go to work in the morning. I constantly found reasons to not go. I constantly found reasons to skip out on things. I half-assed my work all the damn time. I was like, I'll just kind of do it. Always doing just enough to stay at the good performance review and not get fired. I just kind of skated by all the time. Right? So that's where I was, and that's, kind of what I thought was the only way. Well, it's not. So I've learned recently that I can actually choose my own career path. So I decided to become a coach. I decided I wanted to help people. I wanted to help people with their health. I wanted to help people with their self-care. I wanted to help people understand that living a more positive lifestyle can make a huge difference on just your sanity in general and just feeling truly happy. I've been able to reach a point where I can honestly say I am genuinely happy with where I am. I don't have $1 million in the bank. I'm not living the dream life as standards would say, but it's my dream life. I'm awesome. I love my job. I love what I do. I love helping people. And shit, I'm in Prague, y'all. I'm traveling around the world doing what I want to do, because I made choices to find the positive, and I chose to find my own path, and I chose to say, fuck that corporate job. I'm not going to work it anymore. I'm going to go do something that allows me to help people and gives me a sense of purpose and makes me feel fulfilled. So that is my BS. That's my positive beliefs in self-care. So we can shovel out the traditional bullshit, and we can start focusing on our own positive BS, beliefs in self-care, and start to kind of shift our mindset towards something new and something exciting and something great. So if you're out there thinking, oh my God, I fucking hate my job, my boss is ridiculous, I don't like what I'm doing, I don't feel good about what I'm doing, I feel like it's draining me, but I think I have to do this because I have to have a 401k and I have to make money and I have to pay bills and blah, 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 blah. I know that you have to pay bills, I get that. But I promise you, if you take some time to find something that gives you fulfillment and gives you purpose and makes you happy, everything else will kind of take care of itself. This is something that you kind of learn to trust and understand and believe. So to help kind of start you on that path, I have a little exercise for you that has really helped me, and give it a try if you're so inclined. If you've made it this far into the video, hopefully that means I've got your attention. So I want you to try something for me. So this is something that I have turned into kind of a daily practice for myself. And it's basically 10 minutes of meditation every day. You can do it first thing in the morning, you can do it in the middle of the day, you can do it at night, whatever works best for you, but it's 10 minutes of just allowing your thoughts to kind of free flow and noticing what comes up for you. So at first, the first couple times is probably gonna be just a whole bunch of chaos in there, like to-do lists and different things about the past that probably pop up. I remember the first couple times I did this, I was thinking like shit that happened back in high school where I was like, oh my God, that was so embarrassing. Why did that happen? Wow, like the craziest things would come up in my mind. It's weird. So, but that's normal. That will happen. Absolutely. But yeah, just taking 10 minutes out of the day to do some meditation. And when I say meditation, I'm not meaning like you have to like sit cross-legged in this really uncomfortable fucking position and like turn on some Zen music and light candles and all that. I mean, if you want to do that, by all means, go ahead. But I'm entirely too lazy to go that far. So I just kind of sit and chill. Every once in a while, I'll put on some music. It's usually kind of like white noise type music, like maybe some jazz or maybe some like nature sounds or something like that, kind of something that's white noise. If I put on my favorite album, I'm just going to sit there and sing along to the music, so it kind of defeats the purpose. I want you to put yourself in a position where you can really just kind of have no distractions, nothing to really focus your mind on, just kind of letting your mind go and let it be. For some people, even taking a walk while doing this is helpful. So you could just kind of find 10 minutes to go walk around the block a few times. After you've spent that 10 minutes alone with your thoughts, take another 5 to 10 minutes to write it down. So this is a really, really big part of this. So once you've had that time to let your thoughts come up, really pay attention to what's coming out, and then take a minute to write all that down and get it down on paper. Because what you'll find is after so much time of doing this, when you're doing this every single day, things start to kind of become more clear for you. You'll start to notice what's really going on deep down inside. What are the things that you're really afraid of? What are the things that you really want to focus on? What are the things that you're really passionate about? What are the things that really drive you and push you forward and motivate you? I know it seems kind of silly that just spending 10 minutes a day doing absolutely nothing and just letting your thoughts go, then writing it all down would make a difference, but I promise you, this completely changed the direction of my life. So just taking this time, I think you'll really be surprised at the things that sort of start to formulate. So take the time to do it. Give it a try. Give it at least a week. And if you don't feel different after a week, fine, no harm, no foul. I won't be mad at you. But I'm really curious to know. Go ahead and give this a try. And when you do, leave a comment below and let me know what came up for you. I'm really curious to find out how that works out for you. So that's it for me for today. I will have more stuff for you next week. If you like this video, click that button to let me know. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. I hope to see you guys again. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.